Now we turn to Florida. Governor Ron DeSantis has mandated 2 weeks of self-quarantine. That's for travelers flying into Florida from New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. The decision comes amidst the governor's resisting issuing a full-blown stay-at-home order for all the residents of Florida. We're joined by NBC News correspondent Kerry Sanders at the Orlando airport. What are you seeing?
Well, today, 47 flights will come in from the tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. And the governor here in Florida, Governor Ron DeSantis, says that much as everybody knows, if they're in Florida, that this is sort of the sixth borough to New York City, that a lot of people who have felt cooped up in that stay-at-home order in New York have been getting on planes and making their way down here. And the governor says if that is the epicenter, they are then bringing COVID-19, the coronavirus, with them, and that they need to be aware that they arriving here will then have to self-quarantine for 14 days. The governor has actually put together a form, which I have here on my phone here, that he expects sort of an honor system of all of those coming to fill out this form when they get here, and then again, like the honor system, to then self-quarantine. One of the flights that came in earlier today from LaGuardia only had 3 passengers from New York. I spoke to 19-year-old Courtney Wilson, asked her, are you going to self-quarantine? She kind of didn't know about it, said she'd been really sick and tired of being quarantined in New York, but then upon my repeated questions, she said she would self-quarantine here. She said on day 4 it got very difficult in New York. It might be a little different here, she says, because she can go outside, at least in the backyard, and get some sun. The weather is much more inviting in Florida right now than you all have in New York. But this escalation, I guess you would say, of the back and forth between the governor in New York and the governor here, first started with spring break, now seems to be going back and forth about whether Florida, the third largest state, should have a stay-at-home order. There have been some efforts, cabinet level in Florida, by the Agriculture Commissioner, Nikki Fried, to call for a stay-at-home order. But thus far, the governor here has not instituted that and is expecting that those who come from New York, again, fill out forms and follow.
Right.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.